Well, hello folks, welcome back to the Man Cave. We are back with Amanco. Now then, I was struggling, thinking I had no spark. I don't think the problem was the spark, because I have now tried it on one of these ballasts, which do work a treat. It's connected to a battery, and you'll see if I get this wire and touch it. When I release the wire, there's a spark. So we know we're getting a reliable spark. The igniter is spotlessly clean. And a car's going past. So I think our magneto all along was giving us a spark. And I was thinking there's no spark. I think it's more of a fuel issue. Because I keep taking the igniter out, and this thing hasn't fired once. And it's staying bone dry. Now, have I made the biggest rookie mistake of all? I looked at the petrol tank and there was petrol quarter way up the tank. I thought, yep, that's fine. I have just taken the fuel valve off. I've taken this fuel valve off, and this fuel mixer, as you can see, there's petrol. Didn't do all that on camera. And I've give everything a clean. That fuel mixer or carburetor, whatever you want to call it, all seemed free enough in there. You can blow through it. The check valve in here is working, so you can blow through it but can't suck. So the one-way valve in there is working. But this was all the petrol I managed to drain out of the tank. Now, I saw on YouTube somewhere, somebody said make sure the tank's full of petrol. Maybe it needs that little bit of extra pressure being gravity fed. I'm wondering, all along, is it a fact of I just didn't have enough petrol because it was about half a tank? Was there not enough petrol in there? I don't know. Still can't get this thing to run. I've had a couple of... It hasn't done a real pop, but it has done a couple where it's tried to go and sort of gone over 3 times. But it hasn't sort of give us a pop and picked up. It's like really trying to go. And that was on the coil and on the magneto. I've had the same result. So I think we are getting a spark from that mag. I don't know. I think maybe we need somebody who's got one of these, familiar with them. I've had no end of advice regarding the spark of Dave, Richard, Andrew, Ian, Liam, my mate Aaron. You know, I've had telephone conversations, messages with various people, all sort of wisely advising me on low tension and how it works, and I've now got a much better understanding of it, because I've had this magneto to pieces 3 times. So yeah, but our magneto appears to be working, even with the choke coil. Still nothing. And the igniter's not getting wet. So I've just had the mixer off, and I'm going to fill this tank right up the top so she's got a little bit more fuel pressure, and see if she'll go. Of course, she's got the compression, she's got the spark, she just don't appear to be getting the fuel. But I've done the old blowing through there and can't suck. I've done the suck through this end and can't blow. So I think our check valve is all working. But why she's not going, I do not know. It could be I haven't got the timing quite right. Because my mate Liam said timing's quite critical. Andrew said timing's quite... Everyone said the timing on these is quite critical. And if you're not sure what you're doing, they can be a bitch to set up. But either way, this is going to Stradset, running or not. And hopefully... somebody there can get it running for them. I think my mate Liam's going, Jeff's going, so Aaron's going. They'll probably all have a look at it and have a whiz. Possibly if I had a handle so I could, because this hasn't been ran for a couple of years, I don't think. So I think maybe if this was started once on a handle but giving her a good spin, she'd probably go after that. She'd probably start on the flywheels. I just think she needs that bit of momentum to pick her up in that first spot. And then once she's been running and all the rings and everything else have come back around, she'll probably start on the flywheels after that. It's just getting her to go that once. Have I got an engineer, a belt driver? No, I haven't. So I just wanted to give you a very quick update. I might actually Now I'll put that fuel system back on, I might fill her right up with petrol and just give her another go. Let's have a look. Alright, let me get some petrol in here. I say the first part of this video I actually filmed yesterday. So I've had an evening of conversations. I actually had the magneto to bits for the first time yesterday. So yeah, I've had an evening of discussions and talking to people. And I've had the mag to bits again today. Alright, that is nearly full now. Hey-ya! Let's turn this fuel on. Make sure we ain't got no leaks where I've had it all to pieces. We don't appear to have any leaks, because that should be running through there now. Yeah. Right, let me get my silly little glove, connect this coil up, and we'll see if we've got any sort of pop. The reason I'm using this electric coil is because, unlike a magneto, I know that this thing is going to spark every single time. Hence why I'm, see that, every single time that is going to spark. So I know our spark's not going to be an issue. So let's take this out. That's on 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5. Let's put it on 0. There, so we're out sort of, we're out a third of a turn. Alright, let's see if we got anything. I'm not holding out a lot of hope. But you never know. Nothing still. Let's go another, so what was we? Half, let's go 1 turn. I know when I had a little pop out of it before, it was actually open 2 turns, which seems a lot to me. Nothing luck. Nope. I'm going to crank that right open. Still nothing left. No, still nothing. Now, that's most bizarre, that is, guys. Most bizarre. Right. Is there a way? Because I can't, there's no choke on this. Oh dear, we are dripping petrol out the bottom of this thing now, something chronic. Okay, it's dripping petrol out of the air filter now. Oh, hang on, now I've turned this needle off, that's eased up on that. Okay. Right. Oh, I did, because there's no choke on the bottom of this. The bottom of this fuel mixer is flat. On my mate Aaron's, there's a little knoblet stick out the bottom, which I think is some sort of air valve. There's nothing on this one, it's totally flat at the bottom. So, I did see somebody actually hold the hand around them to choke them a bit. With the amount of fuel was dripping around down there, I don't think it needs damn choking. Cool. Nothing. Not even a puff look. Let me just check that timing again. Let me turn this damn petrol off. Right, that's firing. A little bit before top dead centre. There. Right, yeah, I think she's firing in the right place just before, but for some reason she's not starting. So I think I'm just going to leave the old girl for now, take her to Stratford, and hope somebody there with a lot more experience with these can tinker, get this thing running, and show me where we were going wrong. So yes guys, this weekend, can't remember what date that's going to be, I think that's the 24th today. So this weekend we're at the Game and Country Fair at Euston Park. We're going there tomorrow and we're coming back Sunday night. And the week after that we are at Stratford guys. So if any of you guys are at either of them rallies, you'll surely see me, I'm sure. Nah, it's just nothing, look. And I know we're getting a spark. So yeah, I need to sort of let somebody have a go at this who really knows what they're damn doing. I can't help thinking if that was spun over quick with a handle, that'd sort itself out and get her going. But I don't know, I can't be sure of that. Marvellous. Right, we're going to leave this video here. I'm going to tack this bit on the back of the video I did yesterday where I had the mag to pieces. After I had that mag to pieces and I finished that video, I actually took the mag to bits again today to give it a thorough clean. And yes, someone was right. If you get this wire and you earth that to the body on a bench and you turn that mag behind, it does actually feel like it's got a little bit of compression, like an engine. That's where it's generating the power. You take this wire away from earth, it spins freely. So we are getting it, so it feels like it's got compression, shall we say, resistance in one spot. So it's really bizarre. And as soon as you disconnect that, so it ain't going anywhere, it spins freely. So yeah, that magneto is working. It's just somehow a fuel issue. I don't know. I take it is sparking in that igniter, and I take it this bit is insulated from the body of the engine. I haven't got a multimeter to actually check that, because this should be insulated from the engine, I'm assuming. So when the point's open, you get the spark. But I'll leave it, and in a week, hopefully someone will have it going. Right, that's going to be it for this video. Sorry, that's a bit of a long one. And yeah, like and subscribe, and if you're going to either of them rallies, I will see you there. Bye bye for now. Ha ha. Ha ha.